Hello, lovelies. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot. How are you doing today? I'm here to bring you, continuing along my checking in with Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and we are checking in with the Fire Sign, Divine Masculine group today, okay? So, we're going to find out what's going on with the Divine Masculine Fire Sign Collective. Okay, cross watchers are welcome. These are for fire signs, sun signs, okay? So, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay, for their sun sign, Divine Masculine. Of course, as we guys know, gender is not the same as energy, so let it resonate as it does for you. And like I said before, cross watchers are welcome. So hello, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Let's get into it. So, I heard somebody is tired. Somebody said, man, I'm tired of this shit. Somebody's tired. Somebody's feeling tired, feeling exhausted, feeling worn down. Feeling like they're just fighting and fighting and fighting. I did see the Seven of Wands in reverse. So this person feels like they're just fighting and fighting and fighting. For what? Okay. Nine of Cups to get their wish fulfillment. Right? This person has just been, and particularly it doesn't always get me this way, but particularly around love. There's a fire sign, Divine Masculine here, who is working really hard, either on themselves, on their heart chakra. I was getting that very heavy feeling on their heart chakra and their throat chakra as well, speaking up and really saying what's on their heart, what's on their mind, how they really feel about a certain situation. Exactly. Look at that. Wanting to get something off of their chest. Ooh, for some of them, tired of being single, or they're ready to be single. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. Knight of Swords. So I'm tired of this shit. I just want to tell you how I really feel. That's what somebody said. They're just like, I just want to tell people in my life. I just want to tell them how I really feel, what I'm really doing. You know, like what's not necessarily what my plans are, but just being like, it's like telling them off. Like, you know what? F you. I'm doing whatever the hell I want. Bye. That's kind of the energy. So we're asking about the energy coming in, ending this year, 2021, and coming into 2022. So apparently this is going to be the energy that the Fire Sign Masculine Collective is in, okay? Now, just because you are a Fire Sign Masculine and you watch my channel, that does not mean that you are in this particular collective right now, okay? That's why I kind of go over what the energy kind of is so that you can know whether or not that sounds like yourself or not and let it apply to you as it does, right? Wheel of Fortune, right? So as I'm talking about what's happening in the new year, Wheel of Fortune is coming in here. You have a message coming towards you that's helping you build up your wish fulfillment at 9-9, right? 9-9, and then with this Knight, and then 9. It's all nines. I don't know why it took me that long to notice that. 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Wow, on a big verge of a brand new change, of a brand new cycle of the wheel flipping around. So the Divine Masculine here, the fire sign Divine Masculine might have been feeling like they were working through a lot of karma, working through a lot of stuff, and they're like, I'm done, I'm tired, you know, like I'm ready to feel good, I'm ready to feel high vibrational, I'm ready, you know, like I'm really been working on this, and I really want to have my wish, like I'm ready. I want to have my wish fulfillment. I've been working on my independence. I've really been working on setting up this Nine of Pentacles, gathering up all my pentacles. I don't want to have any fear or anxiety or worries on my mind anymore. I'm done with it, right? Like I'm done with it. I'm done with letting other people's opinions, other people's fears, other people's worries holding me back. It's a brand new cycle for me, right? I'm having brand new, really high vibrational boundaries in my life, right? So that I can bring about the best possible situation for myself. Yeah. Bringing a lot of judgment to situations. So they're just like, they're bringing judgment to situations and understanding that there is like a separation here between this with these boundaries again, still on the back of the deck here, right? With the Queen of Swords. I'm not afraid to speak my mind and say how it really is, but that's really striking me really hard. It's really healthy boundaries in their life, okay? And they're separating themselves away from things that no longer serve them, away from things that are no longer being fruitful, away from things that are no longer, they're not really liking what they've been what seeds they've been planting in the past and what fruit they were getting from it. So they are letting go. They're passing judgment on people, places, things, attitudes, situations, belief in their life, and separating themselves. And this is also them like on the path, looking like, I know I'm here, I know where I want to go. You know, I know the path to get there. Yeah. I know where I am, I know where I want to go, and I know that there are certain paths that I can't go on anymore. And this person is very impatiently, right? Like rushing with this Knight of Swords here, right? Rushing towards having this independence, rushing towards, you know, letting go of old karmic cycles from the past. Congratulations, Divine Masculine. Good for you. That's amazing. Okay, yeah. King of Wands, there you are. Right? Having this huge, you had a huge tower moment, or this Divine Masculine had a huge tower moment. Right? And it's in the reverse, right? So things are not going back to the way that they were. A huge, like, big revelation has happened here. And it is with this Six of Wands back here in reverse. I know what's not working, right? It's more of that. I know what's not working. Five of Cups in reverse. I'm not having any more regrets. I'm not sitting in this Nine of Swords worrying and anxiety and thinking trapped in my mind anymore. I want to tear things down, right? And whatever the old thing they're tearing down, they're not rebuilding that thing. They're building something completely different, right? Wow. Tell me more about this tower. Thank you. Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Hierophant. Okay, so I'm getting several messages off of this. For some of them, they have realized that there is, it's like unapologetically going towards the divine. Unapologetically going towards like a goal. See how it's like the door here, and then it's like the stairway going up to the point right there. It's giving me more of this judgment energy right here, like listening to their calling, going to a very certain destination. And with this, they've also realized that there is a certain box that they were being kept, right? The Hierophant can also not only represents God, source, right? The most high, right? It also represents the establishment, right? Our old beliefs. It also represents, you know, like forms of government and things like that. Old power, old ways of thinking, the way that sometimes it's the way that we were raised. Like perhaps maybe this masculine is, for some of them, they could be becoming more religious, opening themselves up to more forms of religion, or, you know, something along those lines. They could be challenging or falling out of favor. There is also this sense of falling out of favor with a group or an establishment, perhaps like a church, because they're doing something a little too risque for this particular group's a situation. It's like you don't qualify for this anymore because you want to go do that and you want to go do this. But I really feel like it's just like this natural falling away, right? It's this natural falling away of things, people, places, things, groups, societies, old mindsets that don't serve them anymore. I'm also getting unapologetically committing to tearing down the structure, right? Tower in reverse. All these old establishments are falling down and they're not coming back together for this person. And this person is like, yes, that's what I want. Maybe perhaps in the past they really didn't want that, or perhaps in the past, sorry, Divine Masculine, and perhaps in the past you really didn't want this, right? And now it feels different. It's like, oh, I've realized, I've had this huge realization, this huge tower moment. I want to go towards my 10 of Cups, right? I know what 9 of Cups is, my wish fulfillment. I don't want to think about it anymore. Like that King of Wands, I want to go towards it. I want to fight for it. I am unapologetically committing myself to tearing down the old ways, right? And I'm really getting a big sense of separating themselves from a relationship, from a group, it's giving me multiple people. It could be a family, an establishment, a business. It's like I'm done with this shit, right? I'm done with it. I'm whatever. I'm over. It's not whatever, but it's like I'm over it. I'm over it. Your rules. I just had that. I had that from, oh, what is it? It's the Two Towers, right? You have no power here. Like, yeah, literally, like, this person's just like, nah, F that. Everything that used to kind of hold me back before, it doesn't hold me back anymore. Yeah, I'm putting an end to it. This person also dealt with a really big betrayal in their life. It really heartbroke them. It broke their heart, right? It gave them this really big heartbroken feeling, and now they are really committing themselves to something on the other side of it. It's like, I see my path now. It's like this person was in before, probably really fighting this tower, and then once the tower fell, it's like the tower was here standing in the way, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 the tower fell. And when that tower fell down, it's like this person was like, oh, wait, on the other side of this, there's my path. Oh shit. It's like this tower was standing in the way of this person seeing this, right? They couldn't see the path forward. They couldn't see the way forward because of this huge tower, this huge pre-establishment. It's a sense of, it's like an organization or a group. Like I said, it could be a religion, it could be a community, it could be a family. Just that kind of living inside the boundaries of society, living inside the rules of society. Like, you're supposed to do this, and then you do this, and then you do this, and this, and then you do this. Your family, your community, society, God says this is the way that it has to be. And it was this huge tower in your life. And now that tower has fallen, boom. And suddenly, there's my way forward. And it's kind of this sense of, man, why didn't I let this shit happen years ago? And after you've already let all this go, boom, then all of a sudden the wheel just says, oh, yes. Ding, 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 ding. 999, 999, 10, 10, right? It was 99999. Then judgment, 10, 10 comes out, right? 10 of swords, 10 of cups. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. There it is. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Congratulations, Divine Masculine. That's awesome. Shit. It can be hard, right? It can be hard because sometimes we see ourselves as that tower, right? We see ourselves, our lives, our friend groups, everything that we define ourselves as, right? As these huge towers that are just building and building and building and building. And then sometimes we have to realize that we spent so much time building these things, our friend groups and our relationships and who we are and our careers around things that aren't even really us. It's the things society told us we were supposed to do. It's the thing our families told us we were supposed to do. It's the things our church tells us we're supposed to do. It's the thing, our culture, our community tells us we're supposed to do. Wow. And we hold on to it so wholeheartedly, right? We hold on to it and hold on to it and hold on to it. And then one day we realize, I'm holding on to something that doesn't even make me happy. I'm fighting so hard against my own happiness. Why am I fighting so hard to hold this together when it's not even what I really want? Just one second. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's just, all this doesn't even give me what I want. So I do everything my family tells me to do. I do everything to do everything. I get into the relationship. I go into the job. I do the thing that I'm all supposed to do. Where am I? Where am I in this life? Where is me? Where is what I really want? And maybe at some point you thought all of these things were what you wanted. And then you woke up one day and realized, no, none of this is what I want. None of this is who I really am. Yeah, and I feel 5 swords right here. I feel like that you felt very, as you stood up in your truth, You have all of these other people who are coming at you, who are telling you conform, 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 but it's like, no, I'm not comparing myself to you anymore. You know, because maybe you felt very much so like, well, you know, my family's always done this, or, you know, my brother did this, or my sister did this, or everybody else in my family has done this, and that's what I should do too. And it's like this big, like, or this big pressure to perform because, um, you know, it's like, oh, I was given such a good opportunity and my family fought so hard. It's giving me a very kind of like immigrant kind of feeling like, oh, we fought so hard. Back in our day, we couldn't even go to school. Or we couldn't even do this. And now you're here and you have so many opportunities and you just, but it's like understanding that you were building all these towers and building up all these things, living other people's dreams, living other people's lives. This is not even what you wanted. It is not fair, right? Those people come here to give you a better life, to give you the option to do what you want, not to live the life they wish they could have had, right? Because the truth is, you living who you really want to be, what you really want to do, that is the goal. Yeah? I brought you here to give you the freedom to live the life that you want. Now live exactly the way I told you to, right? Now do all the things that I told you to. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I fought so hard to give you the freedoms that you have so that you won't exercise them. There was a really big sense of here too, as well as I don't want to stand out. I just want to blend in. Yeah. Two of Cups. Yeah. But there's something else. Something else that you want. Something else that you want to be. That you want to be allowed to be. Chariot card in reverse. I don't want to run away. I don't want to run away anymore. I don't want to feel like I have to run away. I don't want to feel like I have to hide. Yeah. Queen of Cups. If I want to be sensitive, I want to be able to be sensitive. If I want to be able to be intuitive, I want to be able to be intuitive. If I want to be able to, you know, uh, cry at commercials or at stupid things or feel my feelings, I don't want to have to hide my feelings. I want to be able to be open and honest with them about who I want, where I want to be, who I want to be with, who I want to love, just period. I just want to be able to be free. Eight of Cups. There's also something here. Something else here. You might have been being influenced to walk away emotionally from something. And you're like, I can't. Right? I can't walk away from that. I can't deny my emotions. I can't deny my feelings. I can't deny who I really want to be, what I really want. You know, I can't deny that anymore. I can't just walk away from that. This King of Swords. This King of Swords has really been fucking with you, Divine Masculine. There is a very dominant masculine energy in your life, okay? Somebody that is very cold, very cutting, very cold with their words. You've been really defending yourself and your energy against this person. I can't say this 100% for sure, but it's what I heard when I touched the card was narcissistic. This person could have narcissistic tendencies. Very selfish, very cold, very unfeeling, very logic based. Like, no, it makes sense to do that. So that's what you're going to do, period. Love. I don't care what you love to do. I don't care if you have a passion for it. I don't care if it's what you really want. And there is this sense of standing up and defending yourself against this energy here. Standing strong, standing so strong. This is a really big karmic energy in your life that I really feel like you've been working, separating yourself from. Congratulations. Because I really feel like that's what you're doing. Two of Pentacles, you still feel like you're like in one world and kind of halfway in one world, halfway in another. Trying to balance things out. But you're healing. You're doing a lot that you need to do to heal yourself. Three of Swords. To maybe this is that betrayal, right? You realize that somebody that you put a lot of power. You gave away a lot of your power to this person by saying, I don't know who this person is. Oh, well, they're my boss, so I need to do what they say. Oh, they're my father, or they're my grandfather, or they're the head of the house. They're, the leader of my community. They're the leader of my church. They're this, they're that. Just by title alone, you gave a lot of autonomy. You gave a lot of your autonomy away from this person, away to this person. And I really feel like you're recovering now from this person, from this mindset. Now, like I said, this person could have not been in your life for years, but this person's energy or their psychology that they put inside of you has been there for a while. Also, leaving a really just terrible, nurturing, ungiving, depressive state of stagnancy and a lot of heat, like leaving that, right? Going for Six of Pentacles, a much more balanced whole situation inside of yourself, inside of your psyche, inside of what you've been working towards, right? Just not nurturing with the Empress in reverse here, Hermit in reverse, Star in reverse, isolation, depression. Yeah, I really feel like it was a lot of this other person's energy here. We could also be dealing with the collective here. For some of you, not all of you, but I'm really getting a big energy here that there's a really strong here divine masculine energy that's a fire sign feminine. That's like a woman that identifies as being a woman, but you have very masculine energy. It's like getting away from this. This is the way that I'm supposed to be. This is the way that it's supposed to be. I'm going to stand in my true own energy. Six of Cups in reverse. I'm letting this, it's like a natural cycle is coming to an end. A karmic cycle, a really big karmic cycle is coming to an end here where you have like this person, this really nasty, cold, masculine energy that was attached to you. And that's coming to an end. You're separating yourself away from that, right? You're bringing this whole cycle to an end, and the Wheel of Fortune is shining on you. This is part of this tower, separating yourself away from this person, this place, this group, whoever it is, right? And for some of you, you might have been really resistant. You're like, I can still stay a part of the group and just stay away from that person. But you've learned that person's drive, that their influence inside the group. This could have been like a friend group where you've had a falling out with one particular person, and then they quote unquote like poisoned everyone against you. I would say your friends are really your friends, right? If somebody is able to go in and poison somebody against you and they don't even come to you and try to make the effort of understanding your side of the story, that person is not a true friend to you, or that person is somebody that's holding you back, or that person who wants to be in karma themselves, right? Yeah. And a lot of that here, it's a lot of mystery to you. A lot of unknown things are coming to the surface now. A lot of that Piscean, a lot of dreamy energy as well. Yeah. Oh, what did I just say? Deep, right? Absolutely. The High Priestess. A lot of very Piscean, deep, right? Oh my goodness, all this energy coming for you. This Queen of Cups. You're like, your intuition is like crazy high right now. like in the flow energy. Like, good for you. Stay in that flow, right? Stay in that flow, listening to your higher self, listening to the healed version of your higher self, right? It's a lot of scorpionic energy, like eclipsing a lot of things out of your life, paying attention to the way people move, the way, not the words that they say, but the way that they make you feel, the intuitive hints that you get about certain people. It's like, I'm not doubting, I'm not fearing that anymore. I'm not, oh, you're just being dramatic, or you're just being this. It's like the words of other people's in your mind telling you, making you doubt your intuition, right? Because they don't want to give away their power to you, or they think that it's weird, right? People in your past might have told you that you were weird, or told you that you was freaky, or that it's like, what, like, how do you know how I'm feeling? And then people kind of like pushed you away. People kind of, that's different, that's weird, that's unusual, it makes me feel uncomfortable because you see me for truly who I am deeper inside, right? And you might have felt very isolated and very alone because of that. Well, that energy is leaving you, and it's being replaced here with like this deep inner knowing and this deep trusting, right? The things have been just outside of your reach are coming within your reach. The answers that you've been looking for, the answers you've been seeking are here now, right? They're here right in front of you, presenting themselves to you. Maybe not in the physical, but I really feel like all this karma, this past karmic cycle that you're closing out now was to put you in this state of deep understanding of your intuition, to deep understanding of, I'm seeing things in my dreams and they're coming through. I'm getting those intuitive hints, and then that shit's happening. Like, fuck that. I don't care what anybody else says. This is who I am. This is how I feel. I don't need any more proof. I have it in myself. I have it in my spirit guides. I have it in my own intuition. I can see. I know what's happening here. Other people might want to deny it, but I don't need their approval to know myself. That is so great. Holy shit. I need two more. Two more, and then we're going to end your reading because this is just beautiful. Right there. Oh, sorry, my cat. I made this noise over here. So I was like, what is that? And I was like, it's just my cat. Anyway. Knight of Pentacles. Being a little jumpy. You might feel a little jumpy. You might feel a little like, what's happening? I really feel like you've gone through a really like a really big, like, spontaneous awakening. That just like really opened up a lot of your any kind of like psychic gifts or abilities, or your connection to the divine and spirituality has just become very acutely open. Yeah. And you're like crazy manifesting in your life right now. So be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of what thoughts occupy your mind, because that's what you're going to be manifesting. So keep your thoughts positive and high vibrational right now. And anytime that you have a, oh man, this is always how it goes. Oh man, I'm kicking my ass because, oh, I'm stupid, or oh, I'm this, I'm that. No, stop. Also, a big thing that really helped me is rephrasing things when I am talking about, oh, I've done this or I've done that. It's in the past. In the past, I used to doubt myself. In the past, things never seemed to go my way, but they are now, right? Remove yourself from the negative thought process and the processes in the past, right? When you feel yourself and your mind thinking along that line, stop and actively say, no. In the past, it was this way. In the past, it was that way. Now it's something different. Now I'm moving away from that. Don't find yourself saying, I'm confused, or I don't know. No, I see where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I know I will know. I know that I know. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know my path. And you will, right? repeating over and over again, I'm struggling, or I don't have it, or whatever, is not going to help you, right? That's just the energy that you're going to draw in to yourself, right? So say, I have everything that I need. I know where I'm going. My path is clear, right? And in the stillness, the answers will come to you, right? From your own intuition. So trust that, right? I think you went through a huge ego death here too. Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands is what we're ending this off with. And I feel like you have had a lot of obstacles come up in your path to establishing, because the number 4 is about stability, right? Also, the Four of Wands is about having a home, having stability, having like an end goal. And I feel like your Four of Wands, whether or not this involves, to you, that it involves another person, a relationship. For some of you, if you are really like, if you really are like, I'm on my twin flame journey, you felt like all of this has been a hassle and has been obstacles in your way. But Spirit is telling you, look at it differently. They've all been lessons that you needed to learn to be able to come into this, right? The Knight of Pentacles is the only one that for sure becomes that king, right? They might be slow. They might take their time, slow, at other people's, right? But stop comparing yourself. Other people might be telling you, oh, you're moving too slow, or you're not establishing things enough. Just know, right? Yes, of course, be working on it. Don't say, of course, no, I'm working on it, and then you're not, right? But be working on it, even if it's a little bit of a time, even if it's too slow for other people, even if it's not what other people feel like you should be doing, right? Look at how this person is steadily looking at, I am working towards this, that home, that family, whatever it looks like for you, right? Even if it's you being single and just, the home, the family, the stability, everything that you have been wanting, you are working towards it. So don't have that fear. Don't have that doubt in yourself. You are doing it. And all of these obstacles have been lessons, have been opportunities for you to learn to improve yourself, right? And to learn how to take your time, to learn how to do it the right way for yourself. Right? And that Knight of Pentacles, he might be the slowest moving, but he is the one that is guaranteed to cross the finish line. And they will do it as a king. Not showing up as a knight, showing up as a king, showing up as an emperor. You're working and you're getting there. So don't let don't let yourself, don't let other people's fears, other people's doubts hold you back. Fear is the only true darkness. And love is the only truth. Right? You've been working through some really heavy shit here, Divine Masculine. I'm so proud of the work that you've been doing, And just know, if you've been wondering, is that the person? Is this the person I should be separating away from? Is this the mindset I need to be walking away from? Is this the group? Is this really what Spirit? Yes. You know who it is. You know who this person is. They don't have to be an air sign person, okay? Or a masculine figure. They're just in masculine energy, right? Very dominant, cold energy. And it's somebody that you feel like you always have to explain yourself to. It's somebody you always have to defend yourself. You're like, I'm just over here being me. What the fuck are you doing? Why the fuck do you care? Right? It's that kind of energy. It's this fear. It's this doubt. It's this, I don't know who this person is, but there's somebody who basically wants to live vicariously through you, and they think they know what's best for you. You identify who that person, place, thing, thought process is for you, right? And cut yourself away from it. Which I think is what you've been doing. You've been working through a lot of karma here. Yeah. And separating yourself away from a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, too. Somebody very entitled. Somebody that very much feels like It's giving me a very like, I didn't work for all of this kind of energy too. All right. Congratulations. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you had a wonderful holiday season with your friends and with your family, okay? And I hope that this is looking good. This energy is looking good for you bringing in the new year and strong, right? And issuing in these really good um it's like it's on the way up from here, right? So don't let yourself get so overwhelmed, to let yourself get so bogged down. It is on the way up from here. So the wheel is turning. You have been dealing with some heavy shit. You have been dealing with some karma. Um, and I'm not saying that you're not going to deal with some obstacles into getting to that end goal, getting to where you want. You will. You'll have to work for it. You'll receive some challenges, but see them less as, oh my God, you know, I must not deserve this because it's the way to it seems hard. It's like it's more kind of like, don't worry about the destination, worry about the journey, right? It's more about the attitude that you have on the journey getting there, more so than getting the outcome based, right? Stay in the present instead of worried so much about where you're going. You see where you're going now, right? Have faith and have trust that you will get there. All right. Good luck to you in this brand new year, fire sign divine masculine and divine feminine. If you're here cross watching, good luck to you and happy holidays to you as well. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let me know if this comment down below and let me know if this resonated for you. Okay. If you're not subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing to the channel, please. Okay. If you are already subscribed to the channel, thank you very much, lovely. I very much so appreciate you. Thank you to everyone, to all of the kind love and support, the comments, everybody who likes or shares my video, everybody that contacts me or reaches out to me or gets a personal donates to the channel or gets a personal reading from me. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so very much, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.